Time remaining. One fall TV time remaining. This is a non-title match. Introducing in the corner to my right, weighing in at 236 pounds from the Southland, the current Gulf Coast heavyweight champion, the Wrestling Pro. The Wrestling Pro. His opponent, 265 pounds from Canada, the current Alabama State champion, Rip Tyler. Rip Tyler. One fall TV time remaining.
Okay, Al Roberts back again. Just a little bit on that last match. The crowd here in the studio quite upset about the fact that Big John, of course, was not permitted to wrestle as the partner there, Ricky Fields. The Islanders were awarded the win. Some people felt this was not right, but of course, you and your partner must be able to come back out and continue the match. That is the ruling, and they do not have to accept your substitute partner if they don't want to, and that, of course, how the decision was made. The Islanders did not have to. Frankly, I would love to have seen them continue the match myself, just like the people here in our studio audience.
I don't know why they won't fight Big John, but they're going to one day. All right, we've got a match in the ring right now, our standby match, TV time remaining, and I'll tell you what, you talk about two heavyweights, two real professionals. There they are, the Wrestling Pro in the white, of course, against Rip Tyler. Rip Tyler, the Alabama State champion, and the Pro, the Gulf Coast champion. Of course, this is a non-title match, but it's going to be an exciting one. TV time remaining, our standby match for the Wrestling Pro and Rip Tyler. Rip Tyler has his leg in the rope, and the break is forced. Pro coming up the body slam. Down goes Rip Tyler. Wrestling Pro on top at the count of one, the count of two, but the foot is on the rope. Rip Tyler has a moment of reprieve on the break. Wrestling Pro puts a knee into the chin of Rip Tyler.
Two of the champions in the ring right now, Al, of course, Rip Tyler, the current Alabama champion, and the Wrestling Pro, the Gulf Coast champion. And you're going to see some real moves in this. They're really going to try to show each other which one is the true champion.
Well, I guarantee you, it looks like two bull elephants going out there against each other. They are, when they hit the mat, and you can hear it about a block away. Rip Tyler now with the advantage as he has the leg locked up of the Wrestling Pro. Comes down with a knee into the toe hold. Rip Tyler with the advantage on the left leg of the Wrestling Pro. As, of course, we mentioned he is the Gulf Coast champion. And Rip Tyler, the Alabama State champion. This is a non-title match. We'll remind you one more time. Tyler still with a toe hold and putting some pressure on it. The Pro gets it off the rope from Rip Tyler back into the... Now he has it locked up. Rip Tyler with a good move there to lock up the left leg of the Wrestling Pro. Referee Larry Bach asking the Pro if he submits, and the Pro shakes his head no. Rip Tyler still working on the left leg of the Wrestling Pro. There's the toe hold now. Steps over one time, and then Tyler comes back down on it. He just stretches that knee. Referee is still asking the Pro. The Pro says no. Rip Tyler now with the advantage using the rope. I believe he caught him. Yes, he did. Larry Brock caught Rip Tyler using the rope for a little leverage on that toe hold. On the break, he puts the knee into the side and then comes right back to step in. Referee Larry Brock still asking the Pro if he submits.
Want to say, and speaking of champions here, Al, that for those of you who do not know, the NWA has a new world heavyweight champion. The out taking place just several days ago up in Montreal, to our understanding, Harley Race. Harley Race defeating Terry Funk. He is the new NWA heavyweight champion. And, of course, the holder of the belt. And Harley Race had that belt for a short period previously, but again has taken the NWA belt.
Terry Funk held it for a long time, and
quite some time. Of course, Jack Briscoe held it a little longer, I think, than Terry Funk had.
All right. Wrestlers locked up now in the ring. It's Rip Tyler and the Wrestling Pro in our standby match.
The reason we want to mention that, Al, primarily is the fact that we hope to, in the near future, according to Lee Fields and Rocky McGuire hopefully have this match in which the belt changed hands. These two great wrestlers, Terry Funk and Harley Race.
Well, let's see that for sure. Right now, the Pro working on Rip Snyder. Pro working on Rip Snyder. So the count of one comes into an arm lock. Arm bar on Rip Snyder by the Wrestling Pro. Now he stretches. Wrestling Pro with the advantage on Rip Snyder. The referee, of course, always asking the wrestler if they will submit. Just about every hold in wrestling is a submission hold. You've got to be strong enough to take it. Rip Snyder now in a little agony as the Pro had that arm bar on him, but the Ripper now working on the head of the Pro, trying to pull him over. The Pro puts a little more pressure on that arm bar and forces the Ripper to release. Again, the Ripper now up on one knee. It's still the Pro with the advantage on that arm lock. Into the rope. Body block, down goes the Ripper. Down goes the Pro. And the Pro comes right back out of that into the arm bar on Rip Snyder. Front body drop by the Pro, or by the Rip Snyder, but the Pro bounced out of that and comes back with the advantage on Rip Snyder. Working again on that left arm of the Ripper. Here's the Wrestling Pro. Referee Larry Brock still asking the Ripper if he submits. Each time he does, the Pro puts a little more pressure into the rope. Goes the Pro. The Rip misses it right. Down comes the Pro with takedown into an armbar. The count of one. Ripper rolls over the Pro on the count of two. Now the Wrestling Pro yells, "Grab him my tight." Count of one again on Rip Snyder. Snyder again rolls the Pro over for the count of two. And again, the Pro complains of the use of the tight. The arm bar from the front side applied by the Wrestling Pro on the left arm of Rip Snyder, the count of one. Snyder raises his shoulder. Wrestling Pro up on one knee now.
Al, speaking of champions again, of course, the former junior heavyweight champion Ken Mantell, which was in our area several months ago. We want to announce at this time that he'll be making his appearance very soon on Studio Wrestling right here. He'll be wrestling in the Gulf Coast area. And we're really looking forward to having Ken Mantell wrestling in our area. And once again, of course, he was the junior heavyweight champion for quite some time. So we're looking for the very best wrestlers possible coming into the Gulf Coast area, and they will be here, and Ken Mantell is one of them.
Excellent. Excellent. A lot to look forward to here. Wrestling Pro now working on Rip Snyder. And standing out now with me are the Islanders.
You know, you're looking at one of the two top professional wrestler heavyweights in the ring right now. I understand one of them guys hold the Alabama State belt and the other one holds the Gulf Coast. Well, we're here for one reason, which is like to check them out, because it's just a matter of time. My brother and I feel very strongly that look at the beautiful move it's just made. Anyway, what we're here for is money, belts, single belts, tag team belts, anything that we can get our hands on. Now, like I said, those two guys are very tough guys, but they're lacking a little thing that is really bit better than they are. And it's just a matter of time for us before we can really get down and take both of them guys away from them. Individually? Oh yeah. It's just a matter of time. You know, I remember
way back a year ago, I think. I understand the Pro. When we was up in Atlanta around there, we heard that this man broke somebody's back up there, and he's a very tough man, yeah. And Rip is well known up in the Orient and Philippines all over there, so they both good wrestlers. They're both strong, and they're not, you can't play around with them two. These two are know what they're doing. They've been in the wrestling business all their lives, and they're tough. So,
Looking at, that's a good move right there, showing how much experience that Pro got. And of course, you can't take anything away from Rip Tyler. He's very competitive, and we're sort of like looking forward for a chance for us to go against him.
well, you know, Rip holds the Alabama State belt, and the Pro is the Gulf Coast champion.
That's right. Like my brother said, we'll take the tag team belt, and we're ready for both of them. You know, we don't mind representing Alabama. We take it. You know, we take any belt. It doesn't matter. You know, they're a good wrestler. There's no doubt about that. It's just like I said before, we're a little bit better than them. I think we are.
Well, we'll look forward to a match against those guys, man.
But if you don't mind, I'd like you to stick around here and watch the match.
Quite well. It's Rip Tyler now with the advantage, as the Islanders will stand right here and will observe these two gentlemen. You heard them mention. They want their belts, too. Tyler, of course, the Alabama State champion, the Pro Gulf Coast champion. And these two gentlemen are definitely going at each other. Now, with a backbreaker comes.
The Pro has a very neat way of doing that.
Wrestling Pro now. Body man down he comes.
Man, take a small man to take
Count of one, the count of two.
250-something pounds, throw him down on the ground like they did.
That's going to be it. That's the time remaining.
Like I said, it was a good match, but I feel very strongly that we're better than they are. And one day we're going to be here with them belts, and we're going to show to these people that we can deserve the right to have those belts. Thank you.
Hey,
Well, the bell sound, Al, and
They're still going in.
yeah, right. They're not stopping. The Islanders, seeing how strong they are, of course, certainly recognizing that these two men do hold the belt at this time. One of them, of course, the Gulf Coast, the other, the Alabama.
I'll tell you what, it takes a while for these two gentlemen to wind down, and it did take a time right there, but referee Larry Brock, of course, got a call of a draw, but neither wrestler wants to leave the ring. And, well, that's about it anyway. That's it. The match here is over.
We're going to try to get them out of there. I don't know if we can. While we're looking on here, Al, why don't you give us a rundown of exactly what took place today on closing out here, and closing out with a fantastic match on top of that with two real champions.
Fantastic. As you saw, the match you just saw, Rip Tyler and the Wrestling Pro wrestling to a draw, and what a draw it was. The match right before that, the Islanders were awarded a tag team match against Ricky Fields and his partner Georgia Sweet. Georgia Sweet was taken down with a suplex. He came down hard. He was not able to continue the match, and according to NWA rules, the Islanders did not agree to the new partner that Ricky Fields had picked out, who happened to be Big John, and they decided they would not have any more of that. They had the legal right to do that, and they were awarded the match. And then the midget girls, Diamond Lil and Princess Little Dove, an excellent match you saw this afternoon, and of course, Dick Dunn and Matt Rivera in our first match.
Was a draw. Well, that was it. A lot of excitement on Gulf Coast Wrestling, of course. We hope you'll be back with us next week at this segment.